1921. Salute. It's good. Johnny, salute. Cool to be you. Salute. What's good, man? Swift Boxing TV, salute. Chin Smoke, salute. Pure Ice, salute. What's good, my peoples, man? What's good? This real quick, man. KF Harris, salute. YG Knight, salute. What's good? King Corleone, salute. Want to talk about this, man, real quick, man, because salute to my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, man. It's cool to be you, man. Salute. See, you know, everybody talking about the I got a lot of messages talking about the surveillance video and how it played out and things of that nature, man. Everybody's seeing it, his family's seeing it. You know, some people saying his daughter was there, some people saying it wasn't. You know, some people saying, listen, that's his block, he owns the block, he's buying the block. Listen, own the block. That's another thing, man. We feel entitled as a people. You know, that's the problem, man. We claim stuff we don't own. Too often. Far too often, man. We want to claim stuff that we don't own as a people. That's where the whole culture, the gang culture, come from, claiming stuff that they don't own, that we don't own as people. Somebody could, they claiming places that somebody could come and tell them that they got to move. You don't own that, then, right? Somebody could come and tell you, well, listen, you and your family gotta go, and you don't own that, right? But KP from KC, salute. You understand? You don't own that then, right? And what happened in this situation, this scenario, right? We got a situation, a scenario where, you know, he was too comfortable because of what he did, what he was doing for his people. He got too comfortable because of what he was doing for his people, right? AJXNI, salute. He got too comfortable because he was providing jobs, providing income for the people around him. You understand what I'm saying? And didn't really take into account. And sometimes our pride gets in the way as well, right? You don't take into account. You don't think that the person that you're feeding and you're helping out can do you harm, right? But even when you feed your own, and I'm not comparing us to animals, but when you feed your own dog, right, there's a possibility that dog sometimes could bite you, right? That's why you say never bite the hand to feed you. You understand? But sometimes as a people, we get so comfortable and our ego gets in the way, and you think, oh man, ain't nothing gonna happen here because this is my hood. These are my peoples. They got love for me. Yeah, there's somebody there that don't. There's somebody there that has envy. Mind your neck, salute. There's somebody there, even people in your own flesh and blood, you have situations where your own family could do you wrong. And that's your own flesh and blood. Right? So Marvel 12-121, salute. Right? And so this situation happens to be, there's multiple stories, only him and the gentleman that this took place with, OS, salute. They know the true story, right? But is alleged, Randy Orton, salute. It's being alleged that they had a few choice words for one another or something like that, and that led to a loss of a life. It's not worth it. And in that situation, right, regardless of that's your neighborhood, or regardless of what you're doing for the neighborhood, and you're trying to provide jobs and things of that nature, you're still a star. You're still a celebrity. And regardless of what you think you're doing for somebody else, right, they're still not on the level you are. They still don't have the finances that you have. They still don't have the leverage that you have. They still don't have the comfortability, the financial comfortability that you have. Right? They're still not looked at as stars as you are. And so when they go lay their head on a pillow at night, right? How do you know what their thoughts are? How do you know what's going through their head? You got to take easy two feathers, salute. And when you're in that position, you have to take the proper caution. Regardless, Black Bruce Wayne, salute. Regardless of what you do for them, how you think they perceive you, any of those things, you still got to take the proper precaution. And he should have had proper security around. Now, in any case, you're putting your security in danger, but guess what? That's what they're there for. He should have had. You're still a celebrity, right? You don't see yourself because you looking from the inside out. They're looking from the outside in, so they see something that you don't see. You see yourself. Oh, I ain't changed. It's still my hood, no matter how much money I got. Yeah, you're not the same. You're in a different tax bracket. GG, salute. Mind your name, salute. Right? You're in a different tax bracket. Benny Judah, salute. Right? You may think that you're the same. You may not perceive yourself as better than them, right? But the regardless, hardcore boxing news, salute. Adewale M, salute. The fact still remain though is this: you're in a different tax bracket. You are, right? You're perceived differently. You're looked at different. Everybody looks at, just, you have to understand, everybody looks to you. You don't need the keys, right? Okay. Everybody, see, like, you want food? Okay. Everybody looks at you totally different. You're in a different tax bracket, right? You may not feel it. You may not look at it that way. But guess what? Still, at the end of the day, right? You could go to the store and you could lay your head on the pillow without constant worries, right? If tomorrow, peace and blessings to the Queen, Beverly Rose. How you doing, Queen? I'm glad that you're back on the grind. Glad to see you back. So you may not look at yourself in a different light, but still at the end of the day, you gotta think to yourself when you're in the situations. You gotta say to yourself, yeah, I might not think that I'm in a different light, but you are. Big time, salute. Big time, we're gonna rinse you up. You may not, big dough, salute. Big dough, we're gonna rinse you up too. So you may not perceive yourself as that. You may not look upon yourself in that manner. But guess what? At the end of the day, that's how you looked at, right? Because main event Mark, salute. What's good with you? When you lay your head on the pillow, right? Opposed to the people that you're helping out, when they lay their head on the pillow financially, they still got worries. You feel like, oh well, guess what? I'm making sure you financially secure. I'm making sure I'm giving you a job. I'm giving you a way out. Yeah, that sounds good. But guess what? He who giveth is he who can taketh. Does that make sense? He who giveth is he who can taketh. JMJ 21, salute. You understand what I'm saying? I'll say this again. He who giveth is he who can taketh. So they're not financially set like you are. You understand what I'm saying? They're not in a position where it's just like you got to look at the situation in the position that you're in when you're in that position. You got to keep on grinding. That's why I say my grind don't stop. Y'all always see me say the grind don't stop. The grind don't stop, right? Because guess what? You got to, even if you're in the situation that Nipsey was in, right? You in that situation, you in that tax bracket financially and things of that nature. Well, guess what? He still had to grind to make sure his financial and his tax bracket still stayed the same. And so guess what? Just like he had to keep grinding, keep getting in the studio and keep pushing out that music, those people that he financially helping out, they got to keep on doing their part, or he who giveth is he who taketh. You understand? And so that's how they perceive you, as a boss, as their boss. And most people don't like their boss. Right? So how many people you know like their boss? Not too many, right? And not too many people look at their boss in the light where they'll hold them down, bar none. Right? Talib Frank, salute. You understand? How many people you could look at and say, oh, this is my boss, and I'm going to hold my boss down, bar none, because my boss helped me eat. Nah, most people don't look at their boss like that. Most people look at their boss in a whole different light. Samuel Currington, salute. Most people look at their boss with disdain. Most people. Majority. 90% of the people. And so, yeah, you coming back and you saying, I grew up here. It's my people. It's my people. I grew up here. I'm going to help them out. I'm going to give them jobs. Well, you giving them jobs. You are the boss. And people, we have to understand that. Ricky Williams, salute. We have to understand that. You're putting yourself in a position to be just that, a boss. A boss, right? Fino 619 Villa, salute. TJ Wilkins, salute. What do I think about it? I don't think nothing about it anymore. Now that the more the stories come out. And there's possibilities, you know, but I don't think so. And so, exactly, Ricky Williams. And because, and he got far too comfortable in his position and feeling like, you know, I'm helping out the people. I'm showing them love. I'm showing them love. I'm helping them out. You know, I'm buying up all these stores. The people here love me. It only takes one person not to love you. That's all it takes. It only takes one person not to love you. That's all it takes. Or one person. We seen this happen before. We saw this movie before. We saw it before, right? Look at Selena. Look at the Selena situation. Look at Selena. From our understanding, Selena was the most warm-hearted person in the world. Right? She was one of the most warm-hearted. OG Swag, Damien Henning, salute. Selena Griff, salute. Selena was one of the most warm-hearted people in the world. Right? Would want to give her fans nothing but love. Would give people the shirt off her back. And look what happened to a person that she employed. A person that she employed, a person that she helped out, a person that's Jam Master Jay. But the perfect example is Selena. Because she ain't never harmed a soul. She ain't never lived the street life. She did none of that. Nothing. She did none of that. Right? And the person that she hired, that she loved dearly, and she looked at as an aunt, as a aunt, John Black Johnny, salute, as a female model, you know, a warm-hearted person she trusted. Right? A person that she trusted. Okay, Rod, salute. A person that she trusted, a person that she thought would never in a million years do her bodily harm, did two of the most unthinkable things to her. She was taken from her, and then she took the ultimate jewel from her life. She took the ultimate jewel from her. Adari T, salute. Adari T said, are we really going to blame the actions of one to the whole community? Adari T, are you missing the point, baby? You're missing the point. How many times have you to see this play out to continue to save the community? Answer this question. 9 times out of 10, the people that get these celebrities that get harmed, where do they get harmed at? Adari T? Where do these people get harmed at? Where do these people get harmed at? Where's this action taking place? So it only takes one. It don't how many times you see a community come together, right, and do harm to one person? How many times you see that? If you could tell me how many times you see a community come together and do harm to one person, let me know that. Because it only takes one person. Oh man. See, this is why, Adari T, this is why we don't get nowhere as a community. This is why. This is why. That is why. You are talking about something that goes on in somebody else's neighborhood before you clean up your own. Stop talking about what goes on in other people's neighborhoods. I don't care what goes on in other people's neighborhoods. Stop talking about what other people do in their neighborhoods before you clean up your own. Stop talking about what goes on in other people's neighborhoods. What does that have to do with what's going on in our backyard? What does that have to do with what's going on in our backyard? Because guess what? Nobody else took Nipsey Hussle from us. We did. So why are you talking about what somebody else is doing to their own? That's their problem. That's their problem. That's like me saying, things is happening to my kids in my home, but it's all right because this same thing happens to other people's kids in their home. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, it's all right for my kids to eat, McDonald's every day because the people over there, kids, eat McDonald's every day too, and nobody say nothing about them. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Because what other people eat don't make you go to the bathroom. So how does that help us? Explain to us. How does that help us? It don't. It don't. We need to get out that mindset. Get away from that mindset. And worry about cleaning up our own backyard. Because what happened to Big L, nobody else did that to Big L. Nobody else. Right? What just happened to the brother Nipsey Hussle, the king Nipsey Hussle, nobody did that. Who did that? Oh, so we're going to continue to bring up these conspiracy theories and these things that all of these things. And that's all good. I'm all with that. I'm all for it. But prove it. And what you going to do about it? If you're going to talk about it and that's it, then what's the point in bringing it up? These conspiracy theories. What's the point in doing that? There's no point. We too comfortable with saying, well, nobody blames these people for doing that. I don't care what those people do because I'm talking about my people. I care what goes on in my household, not somebody else's household. I don't care what nobody else's wife does. I care what my wife does. Why do I care what the other person's wife does? No, I don't live with your wife. I live with mine. 501 Shy Boys Zan salute. Side one salute. I live with my wife. Why do I care what another person's wife is doing when I should be caring? Oh, well, my wife could just go out and do whatever she want with whoever she want because their wife goes out and do whatever they want and nobody says nothing to them. So why? So now everybody wants to bring up what I do with my wife. What are you talking about? Guess who I live with? Guess who I live amongst? I'm talking about a solution solving with ours. What are you talking about? Dwayne Jones, salute. So what are we talking about here? 7, salute. We get too caught up with trying to blame, oh yeah, just like people say, there's black on black crime. Yeah. Well, and then people bring up, well, this happens over there and there. I don't care what goes on over there. I want to fix what's going on over here. The problem is you too focus on everybody else's situation. Sir Douglas, salute. If you ain't focused on what's going on around you, how could you fix the situation? You too focused on everything else. Man, when you say that, Authority, man, that's hard. That just goes to show the mindset that we in, man. And it's sad, man. And it's sad, man. It's very sad, bro. Muhammad, this the one. Salute. It's very sad, man. It's very sad to hear you continue to rebuttal these stuff. That's very sad, bro. And you my brother and I love you. But it's sad, man. It's sad, bro. No, what are you talking about? Brother Adari, I can't get into this conversation with you, bro. I can't get into this conversation with you. If you can't understand and you can't identify the obvious, if you can't understand and identify the obvious, I'm saying that this brother should have had security and not take it for granted and not get so comfortable. And you are the one that's sitting here telling us that it wasn't the whole neighborhood. So you tell me how he's supposed to identify who was who. Russell Patterson, salute. You tell me how that man was supposed to identify who was who. Explain to us this, right? This is what I'm going to ask you to do, Dorothy. Explain to us how he was to identify who was who. Because I just gave you an example with Selena that the most beautiful person in the world to her, outside of her own mother and father, a lady that she loved dearly and just adored, did the unthinkable. Twice. And what you're saying is they should still continue to go in blind because you can't blame everybody for one person's actions. Oh yeah? Well, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to enlighten you about a few things, right? I've never ever in my life, never ever, not one time in my life, had a situation, right? Reef the Watcher, salute. I've never ever in my life had a situation where I was driving under the influence. Never. I've never been pulled over for it. I've never been accused of it. Never. Not once. Not once. But guess what I must do? But guess what I must do? Worldwide. I must follow the laws worldwide. So, I've never been accused of that. I never plan on being accused of that. I never plan on being in that situation. But guess what I must do? Worldwide. Right? I have to follow the laws of the land because of what other people did. That's what I have to do. So it's called smartening up. So guess what? These things happen where there's incidents happening far too often where too many people are getting hurt. So guess what they do? Now everybody has to be on alert because of a few good people. That's what it's called. So if you cannot identify who's the one that's going to come, and guess what? Let me tell you something else. The people that do the most harm and hurt you the most are the people most close to you. If you don't understand that, brother, then you need to sit down with yourself, right? And build with yourself and figure some stuff out. Because these are facts. The people that hurt, and the people that hurt you the most are the people most close to you. Other people, that's not so often that other people get to hurt you. Man, Adari T, man, bro, it's sad, bro. It's sad. I didn't say you, bro. Man, Adari T, how old are you, bro? You saying that you're African American, so stop. Stop what? I'm educating you, brother. I'm educating you. I am educating you. The reason I am doing it is because of what you just said. What are you missing? I'm confused here, bro. The reason I'm telling you this is because of what you just said. I'm confused, bro. Kieran T is a woman? Oh, I'm sorry. If Adari, if I confused you all this time, I apologize. But here's the thing, right? This man was in a position. This man's in a position. Yeah, that's YouTube, man. This is why I tell y'all. We got 150 people here. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 150, man. Ruben Salinas Jr., salute. Michelle Bouchard, peace and blessings, queen. Smash the like button, get the likes up to 150. Or you smash the like button, get the likes up to 150. Or YouTube is going to continue to do this. They're going to intervene, and this is what they're going to do. Smash the like button, get the likes up to 150, man. Smash the like button. Or they're going to continue to intervene, and this is what we're going to go through. The likes are going up and down, all types of unnecessary stuff. So smash the like button, get the likes up to 150, man. UK C, salute. John LaGreco, salute. So 150 people that get the likes up to 150, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, man. So, are they going to continue to play with it, man? Are they going to continue to play with it, man? Smash the like button. You didn't smash it. Piece of. Smash the like button. You didn't smash it. Piece of. But Damian Foster, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 150. You see the numbers are playing with the numbers. They're gonna play with the algorithm. They're gonna freeze the stream and all types of other. Smash the like button. Get it up to 150. 704 Joe, salute. So anyway, with that said, right? This guy, this man, this king was in a position where he took. Oh, okay, Adari T. What are you missing? What are we missing here? What are you missing? What of this did you not understand what I was saying? Please explain to me, what are you missing? Because when did I tell you abandon anything, right? I never said that at one point in this conversation, right? So I never told you that. I never said abandon anything. Not one time. And how could you say that this man, with his little daughter and kids have to grow up without him, didn't transition in vain? What are you talking about? How could you say he didn't transition in vain, brother? What? How could you say he didn't transition in vain? He have kids that have to carry on without him. How could you possibly say that he didn't transition in vain? Explain to me, how could you say that? Rod Sportsman Lee, salute. How did you say that this king didn't transition in vain? Authority, explain to me. You have to explain that to me, bro. Explain that to me. I must have read that wrong, because you said he didn't transition in vain. Mr. Real Talk, peace and blessings. Salute, king. How could you say such a thing? How could you say that and then turn around and say, we have to teach the youth, and then say he didn't transition in vain? What you mean? Of course he did. You did. Okay, so I read it wrong. You didn't say he didn't transition in vain? I'm confused, bro. You didn't say he didn't transition in vain? Because I could have sworn that's what your comment said, bro. You said, this is exactly what you said. You said Nipsey didn't transition in vain. And people should continue to teach our black wealth and not abandon. Who said anything about abandon? So this just further lets me know you're not listening. That just further lets me know you're not listening, bro. You're not listening. Bro, you said I never said transition. Akeem the Great, salute. Do you know what I'm talking about when I tell you transition? Do you understand what that means? Balance out detail, salute. Adari T, man, you need to listen to what I'm telling you, bro. Because it's clear to me you're not listening. You're not listening, bro. And the reason why I'm explaining this to you is because of who you are. That's why I'm taking the time. Hey, yeah, no, I understand. Listen, let's not say he's a agent or any of that, right? I'm going to educate him. It's not a different perspective, brother. It's not a different perspective. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're finding yourself having a different perspective because you're not listening. That's why. That's why you seeing it different, because you're not listening. You understand what I'm telling you? DeAndre Carey, salute. Oh man, Adari T. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, for whatever reason I've been thinking that I'm sorry, Queen. I apologize to you. I keep referring to you as a male and you're female. I apologize 1,000%. 1,000%. I apologize. Afro Caesar, salute. Sorry about that. So what I'm saying to you is this, Queen, right? Is that Rico Taylor, salute. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying, right? He got comfortable where he was at, and you cannot trust anybody. He got too comfortable, right? And when he got too comfortable, he should have had security, because you cannot pick who's who. You just can't. You can't do it. You cannot identify them. So if you cannot, right, at the end of the day, you have to protect the most precious cargo, which is your own, right? And then you help. When you're going to help other people's lives, you got to protect your life. Or without your life, other people's lives, you can't help. You understand? Jamal Green, salute. So he should have had proper security, and not what happens is, you see how you're saying, oh, we're blaming the whole community. Yeah, the community don't love you. Everybody's out for themselves. So you try and help as many as you can. There's some that don't want to be helped. Snacks Bay, salute. There's some that don't want to be helped. They don't want to, they like the position that they're in. They can't see themselves doing better. They don't want to see themselves doing better. So you can't help everybody. But guess what? At the end of the day, right? That's the very same neighborhood that you love, right? And you're trying to help out, right? Where was the overwhelming protection from them? Where was it? It didn't exist, did it? Because guess what happened? As soon as there was any danger sensed, guess what happened? As soon as any danger was sensed, guess what happened? Everybody protected themselves. That's what happened. Just like I told you, everybody's out for themselves when it all boils down to it. Right? So guess what happened? When all else failed and everything hit the fan, guess what happened? When you see that first situation action take place, and you see in that surveillance video, he dropped to the floor, what do you see around him? You see everybody running around him, running for their own safety, to protect themselves, because they are in understandings that without their own health, nobody else's health matters. So the first thing your human body tells you is to run for cover. To run for cover. That's what happens. You have a handful of people, a chosen full of people that will protect. And guess what? Those are. You will protect your kids. In that situation, as a parent, you are not going to run and abandon who you are with. If it's your children, Because you would go and protect your children with yourself. You understand? Black Cam TV, salute. So when the neighborhood heard the first action take place, what did the neighborhood do? Everybody that was standing with him took cover until they felt it was safe to go and check on him. That's what happened. That's what happened. Everybody else took cover until their physical form was safe to go and check on him when they no longer felt in danger for themselves. That's what happened. That's what the neighborhood did. It's called self-preservation. Without thyself, you don't have anything. You cannot help anybody. So his number one obligation was to be to his family, his loved ones, and then everyone else. And by doing so, make sure thyself is secured. You understand? Cards Cash Reward, salute. 7, salute. Mike Jones, salute. Exactly. Exactly. And right before that, the king puts out a tweet that says, acknowledging the negative energy around him. You understand? And so that was more of a reason. That was more of a reason. Yes, yes, salute. That was more of a reason. All one person did this. So that was more of a reason when he felt any type of negative energy around him is the more of the reason why he should have secured his physical being first. Secure thyself first. Exactly. Put himself in the best position to survive every situation, to be able to go home to his children and his family. Because that's what's the most important. That's what it is. Exactly, Montreal, Virginia Beach. And if that's not going to be the case, then what you must do is hire the proper security around you. You think that somebody could walk up on Jay-Z and do such things without paying a Pied Piper? You understand? You're not even going to get that close, but you think they could do that? You think you could walk up to LeBron James and do this? You think that's possible? No, because you can't trust anybody. Exactly, 501. Anything is possible. Anybody's capable of anything. Showtime makers, look. Right. Well, so what happens is this should be a learning lesson for everybody moving forward. I can't trust anybody. Exactly. 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 Look at Malcolm X. He did nothing but help everybody around him. That's what he was doing, helping people. Look at the price he paid. You must do that. Smash the like button, get the likes to 150. This is what happens. Because everybody don't, you think I'm helping them out, I'm showing them love, and you think everybody is chummy chummy. You don't know what their mindset is when they lay their head on a pillow at night. It's all assumption. You're assuming. It's all assumption. You're assuming I'm showing them love, and they don't have no disdain towards me. How could you be sure? So you rather have no security. So people could say, man, that dude don't. He walk around. He's so good. He don't even got security, man. Legendary top cast. Salute. That's what we say this for. So other people can say, "Oh, he's good. He walk around with no security." Really? What's more important? How you perceive to your people, or actually making it home to your family? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 150, man. Exactly, Snacks B. Exactly. David Thomas, salute. It's too many people that it's too hard to identify who is who. Because one person can be perceived to love you, and that's the person that's doing you harm. Exactly, John Black Johnny. You can never be too safe. So I don't know how this turned into me saying that abandon the neighborhood or giving up on the people. I never said any of that. Hyphy, salute. Underrated darkness, salute. I never once said that at any time. And to say that he didn't transition in vain is absurd. Of course he did. Of course he did. Exactly. big kahuna, salute. Bob Sports and Lee, salute. So, you know, smash the like button. Get the likes to 150, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 150 right now. Exactly, man. You know, so, you know, I don't know how that came off as if DG Chanel, salute. I don't know how it came off as if I was saying to abandon the neighborhood or any of those things. No, what I was saying is this. This is what I was saying is that we must take more caution for that person, thyself, and we have to caution ourselves, and can never be too safe, right? And can never get too comfortable, and going back to your hood, your neighborhood, right? To do all this good never amounts to anything. Never amounts to anything. Show me one person that went back to the hood, right? And did good for their family there and got paid back properly. Name me one person. Fictional or non-fictional? One. You could go to the biblical. Jesus Christ didn't even receive that proper treatment. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, no. Right? Who? Who do we know? Who do we know? Marcos Cano, salute. Who do we know? Mind your neck, that's because people look at Zap Judah, right? And don't see lifestyle of rich and famous. That's why. That's why. And Zab Judah doesn't walk around the hood in Bentleys and his money. It's he's perceived different. Now, I'm not saying that you can't help out the community, because you should help out the community. But when he's opening blocks in his neighborhood, in his community, I got to get out of here, man. I'll be back on a little bit later, man. Salute to y'all, man. I got to get out of here, man. Peace, man. Peace to y'all.